Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next episode of the CWS. Now, seeing that not only we have the Royal Rumble coming up this week, I wanted to actually check out a Royal Rumble whilst we were doing this storyline. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a bit of a detour. We're gonna go into the service station to just refuel, re-energize ourselves, and watch Royal Rumble 1998. Why 98? Because I remember this show being actually quite good. The Casket match before Shawn breaks his back in the match was good. The Rumble itself was very entertaining, I thought. And yeah, I think this is a good show. So, why don't we kick things off with Vader versus Goldust. You know what? I think this is going to be a good match. Let's watch it. So we just had Vader versus Goldust. We also had the opening package, basically saying that these men will do anything to win their chance. We had Mick Foley saying that, you know, we also had a image of Foley's, Three Faces of Foley. So we might be seeing all three of them tonight. Ooh, who knows? But yeah, Goldust versus Vader. This was a good match. Good opener. Goldust is clearly the heel. Vader's clearly the face. This was a good match. It was very entertaining. Vader wins with the Vader bomb. And yeah, it was a good opening contest. Gets the crowd excited. We then had Austin coming in to basically say, well, I'm going to be ready for my match and fuck the lot of you. So yeah, and that would be the running theme, Austin being targeted by all the participants in the Rumble, or some of them. Next up, guys, we have got a 6-person minis contest. Now, I'm not particularly knowledgeable of the mini style of wrestling that is still around to this day. But we have got Nova, Mosaic, and Matt Mini taking on Battledon, El Torito, not the El Torito that would be with the Matadors, and Tarantula. So, we'll watch that match, but I will just say Team Matt Mini versus Team Tarantula, just to make it a bit easier for myself, guys. So, let's watch the match. So, we just had Team Matt Mini versus Team Tarantula, and oh my god, we had Sunny as the special referee. I don't know if she was high or drunk or whatever, but fuck me! She was awful. She was awful as the ref. Not even paying attention to anything, not paying attention to the tags, even though it was basically Lucha Libre rules, where if one person exits the ring, that other person can jump in. But she was awful. She even helped Matt Mini at one point drop kick people. That's not allowed. But the fans weren't into it. But I have to be honest, I liked it. I thought this match was really entertaining. For a minis match, and for a 6-person mini match, it was a very good match. I thought it was very good. It was a quick match. It was good. It went about, I would say, about 4 or 5 minutes. Jerry just destroying his small jokes. Some of them were good. Some of them were okay. And yet, some of them were just really in bad taste. You know, again, this is 98, so this is like, Jesus Christ. But again, referencing little women, Matchbox cars, it was good. You know, it was funny. You know, Joey and JR were quite good. So, let's find out what our next matchup is and see what the next segment is. So, let's do this. So, we just had The Rock versus Ken Shamrock for the Intercontinental Championship. It is super fucking weird seeing The Rock not as jacked as he is now. It is super fucking weird. But he is jacked in this match. This was a good match. They would also have a match at Mania 14 if I recall. But this was a very entertaining, Intercontinental Championship match. Shamrock versus Rock always put on good matches, I thought. They did put on good matches, I thought. Very entertaining. Ken Shamrock would win with a berry-to-berry suplex, but the referee would reverse the decision after The Rock would hit Shamrock with brass knuckles and put them in Ken's underwear, and then the referee reverses the decision, gets buried to buried, and then gets ankle locked, gets put in the ankle lock. It's weird for me to see Shamrock because I was watching an old UFC show, and I think it was the first Gracie. Yeah, it was. It was the first Gracie Shamrock match I watched in UFC. I think it was at UFC 3, if I recall. Could be wrong on that one. But it's weird to see Shamrock in the cage, and now to see him in the WWF. It is super fucking weird. But I thought Shamrock was a good fit for the WWF at this time, and it was a very good match. So we'll see what the next segment and in matches. Before that, Rock did a promo talking about Bill Clinton, the whole situation with that went down. You can definitely tell we're in the 90s, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, next segment, next match. So we just had the LOD versus the New Age Outlaws in the tag team title tussle. I really do think it should be called that because that's fun to say. This was a good match. Hawk is going in with an injured back. I don't know if he was injured or not. But it would play into the story of the match. Hawk gets handcuffed to the ring post to basically sell the LOD New Age Outlaws can win the match and win against the weakened opponent. But Animal manages to get a kind of botchy looking ish power slam on Billy Gunn. 1, 2, steel chair to the back, DQ, New Age Outlaws win. It's also weird hearing the New Age Outlaws not having the fans go, oh, you didn't know your ass is gonna call somebody. It's weird. I think they would start doing that after WrestleMania. I could be wrong on that one. But it is weird just seeing that. Also, if you want to check out the next pay-per-view in the series, which is No Way Out of Texas, that is episode... give me 2 seconds and I will find it. Episode... No Way Out of Texas. I have done No Way Out of Texas. There we go. Episode 62 of the CWS, which is No Way Out of Texas. So, we'll see what is up next, and hopefully we'll have some fun with it, shall we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we just had our semi-main event, which is the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. So, what we're going to do is, I am going to go through the entrances, and then I will go through the eliminations on how they were, and who was eliminated at what time. So, ladies and gentlemen, starting at number 1, we had Cactus Jack. Chainsaw Charlie was 2. Tom Brandy was number 3. Rocky Maivia was 4, lasted until the final 2. Spoiler alert. Then, Headbanger Mosh was 5th. Phineas I. Godwin was number 6. 8-Ball was 7th, ironically enough. Black Jack Bradshaw was 8th. Owen Hart was 9, would come back into the match later after being attacked by Jeff Jarrett. Steve Blackman was 10. D'Lo Brown was 11. Kurgan was number 12. Mark Merrill was 13. Ken Shamrock was 14. Headbanger Thrasher was 15. Mankind, yes, that Mankind, was number 16. Goldust was 17. Jeff Jarrett was 18. Honky Tonk Man was 19. Ahmed Johnson was 20. Mark Henry was 22. Nobody came out for number 21. Sorry, Mark Henry was 21. Nobody came out for 22. So I don't know what was going to happen with that. So it was a non-entrant. Common Mustafa was 23. Austin was 24. Henry O. Godwin was 25. Salvio Vader was 26. Farouk was 27. Dude Love was 28. Chains was 29, and Vader was number 30. So, here we go with the eliminations. Tom Bradley was eliminated first by Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack was then eliminated, then Mosh, then Steve Blackman, then Kurgan, then Chainsaw Charlie. Then Mankind, then Jeff Jarrett, then Ken Shamrock, then Owen Hart, then Ahmed Johnson, then Phineas I. Godwin, then Mark Merrill, then 8-Ball, then Bradshaw, then D'Lo Brown, then Honky Tonk Man, then Thrasher, then Mustafa, then Vader. Salvio Vader, then Vader, then Henry O. Godwin, Goldust, Chains, Mark Henry, Dude Love, Farouk, and the last man eliminated was The Rock, and your winner of the 1998 Royal Rumble was Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, what was the match like? It was actually pretty good. I did try to time the match and the entrances It was around 2 minutes. It was, you know, there could have been. It was around 2 minutes, 150 to 210, 220 to a degree. But good rumble. Austin wins. Big pop for Austin when he came out. Thought he would get more eliminations, but he didn't. Quite surprising actually. But again, it was a good match. Good Royal Rumble. Austin will face the winner of will face the champion at WrestleMania 14. It's weird to think as well that Austin and Rock would go on to wrestle at WrestleMania 15, 17 and 19. It's weird to think that as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we have the main event, a casket match for the WWF Championship. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. Let's watch that one, shall we? So we just had The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in the casket match for the WWF Championship. This was a good match until Shawn hit the casket, which I thought happened near the end of the match. It actually happened at the beginning of the match, which is bloody terrifying for him. The match was good. It was high octane. The fans were into it. It was a great match. Los Bolitas and the new Age Outlaw come out to attack the Undertaker to make sure that Kane then comes out to beat them up and then beats Undertaker up. Shawn would win the match and then they would set the casket on fire, leading into Austin versus Michaels at WrestleMania 14 and Undertaker versus Kane. And I believe I have reviewed WrestleMania 14. Just give me a second. I think I've reviewed WrestleMania 14. Rumble 2000. I don't think I have, ladies and gentlemen, so that might be an upcoming review. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the Royal Rumble 1998. What did I think of it overall as pay-per-view? It was a good pay-per-view, I thought. The lead-in story to the semi-main with Austin was good. Main event was really good. The Rumble itself was a good Rumble. Genuinely, in the last 13, there was about maybe 4 people that could have won it. Austin, Rock, Vader, and Dude Love at a point. But yeah, Austin would win. Opening contest was an entertaining matchup. The 6-man mini match was another entertaining matchup. The tag team title match was great. The Intercontinental title match was good. All in all, it was a good pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, I do want to give a special thank you. So, end of the video is happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas, birthdays, all that jazz. What do you expect? You expect cards. Well, I want to give this person a very special shout out, and this person made this card as a thank you card. I also received the birthday card from the same person, but I cannot find the birthday card, so I do apologise. I will have it hopefully for the Royal Rumble so I can show you guys then. But if you want to check out the person who made this for my lovely little niece, please check out etsy.com/UK/shop/Destiny Bond Designs. I will have a link in the description below. If you want to get a card for the special Pokemon fan in your life, please check her out. She is, well, like I say guys, that is just an amazing design, and the attention to detail is brilliant. So guys, bit of a shameless plug there, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the Royal Rumble. We will carry on with Great White North next week, guys, but I thought we'd take a quick detour for the Royal Rumble. See you later, guys, have fun, and I will see you for the Royal Rumble.